Well, I'm back on the North Downs Way, having arrived in Hollingbourne and walked up from the station. I have rejoined at exactly the same point as I left in part one, when I walked from Dover to Hollingbourne, which I will put a link to above if I am happy with the audio. When I got home it wasn't great, so I'm hoping that this one will be better. But I have to say, the weather is very different from when I was last here. Have a look at this view. I had no views like that on my last video, that is for sure. Oh, how nice is that? This is not forecasted, but I don't care. Hey! It's slightly slippy underfoot. Right. Plan. From here to just outside Rochester, probably about 14 miles, which is quite ambitious as it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon already. So we'll see how it goes. But feeling good, feeling confident, everything looks good, so yeah, let's see how we can do. But yeah, look at this. Views galore. I wasn't going to video because it's likely to be raining very soon, but I thought you should see those steps. That's the rain that my app has said has already arrived and is going to be here for the next 4 hours. Luckily my app is rubbish these days, and that's where I'm going. My unrealistic plan for mileage has been blown out of the water. It has now been raining for about 2 hours. And it's going to be raining till after dark, so I'm probably going to, well no I am going to call it quits about 4 miles short of where I thought I wanted to be today. Basically it's just not stopping, and tomorrow it's going to be better, so what's the point? Well, the good news is this time of day in the rain nobody cares. And I'm less picky, so hopefully I'll find somewhere quick. I stopped about 3 miles shy of where I wanted to be. Yeah, I'm just shy of Kit's Coy. Nice place, this camp. I'm right beside the path, but I don't think anyone's going to be out walking tonight, and I intend to get up early and be gone. It was a good day actually, the last couple of hours. Yeah, nobody particularly likes that, but it was okay. I've had a good day, a good leg stretch, and tomorrow and Wednesday are forecast to be dry, so yay, all good. This is the glamorous side of camping. It's 5:48 in the morning. I had a reasonably good night's sleep, helped by earplugs. As you can tell in the background, there is a constant din of, I believe that's the M2, so it's about time to get up. Quick pic of my tent last night. As you can see, quite a nice area, but that's actually the path, so not far away at all last night. What a difference a day makes. It is so much nicer today than last night. Right, I've come through a hole in the hedge at Kit's Cotty, and you come across which apparently is the House of the Dead. There you go, 6,000 years old. Look at that, nice silhouette of Jonathan in the morning against the Kent countryside. Just lovely. Right, taking the opportunity to have a coffee at this beautiful spot at Walden Common picnic site. Unfortunately, some other people haven't treated it with the respect that it actually deserves. This bench that I'm using has been vandalised quite badly. don't know what that was, but it's been destroyed. And there's another bench over there which I'm not using because it's in the shade. But yeah, lovely view. Shame about the humans. Been okay so far. Tracks, quite a lot of water in the puddles, but that's to be expected after yesterday. This is actually where I was hoping to get to last night. After the noise of the motorway, the relative peace after Oxted has to be said a joy, and what I would call proper walking paths, up and downy. There we go. Picked up some food in Oxted. Gonna have some lunch in a bit, but just enjoying the first real climb of the trip, really. Had to break out the trekking poles. Yeah, one of the good things about walking this time of year is seeing fields or meadows of bluebells like that. Just glorious. And it just goes on and on and on and on. Well, after the M2, which is never going to be a high spot, after that, really, it has improved massively. Arable fields, and now walking through these lovely beech woods. It has to be said that when the views are good on this walk, they really are good. See that bit down beside the road, about there. That's where I just walked from. And halfway up there was the last of the energy I gained from the cafes, burger, bacon and sausage bap at the country park. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm about 3 miles from where I want to camp tonight, and I'm taking a break. There's an airplane. I think I'm delusional. I need more water. It's been a good day. Much better than yesterday. Not as bad as I feared. Blank out the M2 and it's been okay actually. Yeah. Looks like being a 24 miler today. I should have remembered promising I wouldn't do this again. This says that basically, as good as it gets, I'm halfway. Yeah, I'll call that halfway. Just to prove that I am actually here and I haven't sent somebody else to get it. Look, that's it, that's me, that's it. We're doing it. On the St Clair Estate. So, there we go.
The North Downs Way is one of 15 national trails in England and Wales. It follows the route of the old Pilgrim's Way from Farnham in Surrey to Dover on the Kent coast via Canterbury Cathedral. The route is 153 miles long and passes through the Surrey Hills and the Kent Downs landscapes. The trail passes through picturesque villages and spectacular countryside and is easy to reach by train. To find out more, search for North Downs Way National Trail and follow the acorn.
And that was brought to you by the first speaking bench I've ever come across. There's the tent all pitched up. A little bit further on than when I wanted it to be, but that's no problem. Nice hidden spot. I've pitched it nice and high because I want to get a lot of air through tonight. Not a bad day. Ended up being 25.5 miles. A little bit longer than I thought, but there you go. Always is, to be honest. Been a very variable day. There's been some absolutely beautiful bits and some pretty damn horrible bits. The road is just constant, and then it's not there, and suddenly you're like, you actually miss it when it's not there. It's really quite bizarre. But the M2 crossing was possibly the worst bit of any walk I've done on the National Trail, to be honest. But the bit afterwards, after that was absolutely lovely. So there you go. I'm in a nice woodland tonight, as you can see. I've deliberately found one that doesn't have bluebells, which actually is quite hard because there's loads of bluebells around, but I don't want to squash any. So yeah, gonna get some food, call the wife, get some kip, repeat tomorrow. Well, it's 6:30 in the morning. Can you tell where the tent was? I hope not. I like to leave no trace. Good night's sleep. That distant noise you can hear is one, probably the M25 or something, but it's constant all night. I have earplugs and I would recommend them to anyone doing the North Downs way. The kit all packed up. Right, off to Oxted. Hopefully it's about 14 miles. We'll see. After, oh God, what was it called? At the start of Oxted on, you have about 3.5 miles of road walking, which includes a crossing in the M25 and a rather unpleasant 100 metres without any path on a quite a busy road, which basically involved jumping into a hedge every time you saw a car, which was quite often. I'm now sitting on a lovely bench with a lovely view, and it is at the top of a hill. Been a very nice walk up and around the grounds of Chevening Park. Managed to have my morning coffee with a lovely view of the house. Yeah, it's mostly been Arundel. I'm just about to make my way into Knockholt, hopefully get rid of the rubbish from breakfast. Yeah, it's a bit muddy, but seen a few dog walkers. It's obviously quite a popular bit of the path. So yeah, all going well. Weather's got a bit colder, but still forecast not to rain, so that's good. Right, into Knockholt. "48 miles to Farnborough, 77 to Dover." Currently walking up something called the Betsons, or Betson Hill. There's a lot of very posh houses. Apparently it's the highest point in Kent. Kent must be quite flat because it's not very high. Heading forward, I could put a sprint on and get on the 12:23, but I can't be arsed. After the not unpleasant road walking at Betson Hill, you then come across this art installation which doubles as a seat, giving you beautiful views. And then after walking across a field, you find yourself in this lovely woodland where the birds are doing their best to drown out the road noise. I'm a couple of miles now from where I leave the trail for this section that I'm doing. Well, it has to be said, the North Downs Way is definitely a curate's egg. It's good in parts. It's probably my least favourite of the national trails, but the others have set the standard pretty high. If it wasn't for the road noise, it probably still wouldn't get off the bottom. But there's a lot of grotty bits, but there are some really lovely bits. I've enjoyed it, and that's the main thing. It's been a good few days, and I'm looking forward to coming back later on in the year. Got a couple of other things to do, and finishing it off. So, yeah, it's a curious thing, the North Downs Way. There you go, at this point you pass from the eastern to western hemispheres. That's not bad, is it? Makes it sound like I've walked a lot further than I have. Path here is quite easy. I've got about less than a mile now till I jump off. Alright, so that's me done. I'm just going to go down this little bit of hill just here. And that's me off to Oxted station. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, or don't. It really doesn't matter to me. But I will be back later on in the year with the final part from Oxted through to Farnham, so if you want to see that you may want to subscribe. Otherwise, enjoy your walking and keep safe. That's me signing out. That's where I'll be going next time. That's where I'm going now. Bye for now.